Hello and welcome to TPK Roleplay for the second episode of Proper Parlour Games. I am the eponymous ProperNerdy, and I am once again honored that you have joined us tonight for my new experimental show, Proper Parlour Games. This show is meant to put this community's best roleplayers to the test as we take them out of their TTRPG and instead play a board game. 6 spookily talented members from Cohlrabi's Sherlock Investigations cast have joined me in the Parlour Room for this double features episode games, Night Ultimate Werewolf and Werewords. Based on a smash hit Japanese game simply called Night Werewolf, Bezier Games has created the equally well-loved Night Ultimate Werewolf, a favorite in many of our players' households. This classic hidden identity game for 3 to 10 players pits a group of werewolves against the villagers and plays out in less than 10 minutes. In the night phase, the werewolves secretly identify each other, and then certain villagers with secret powers either get the chance to view other cards, swap cards, or generally cause mayhem according to their secret role card. If the villagers can suss out who the werewolves are, then the villagers' team wins. If they instead suspect one of their own, the werewolves reign. A new spin on the classic, Werewords, combines the game of 20 questions word guessing game and the hidden identity werewolf game. In this version, the mayor knows a secret word, and the rest of the players need to try to discover the secret code word using yes or no questions. The seer knows what the word is, however, they must keep their true identity a secret from the werewolves. If the werewolves can correctly identify the seer, the villagers lose. This game also has its host of oddball secret roles to shake things up in the night. So while there are a lot more rules than this, I want instead to bring you back to that warm, quiet mansion in the center of London, the secret headquarters of the Victorian Paranormal Society, where we last left our adventurers. Join me in the Parlour Room, where I'll introduce you to our guests and set the scene for a very special evening. Oh no, it's done the thing again. How could it do this to me? But it's okay. Let's see. Well, hello, all of my lovely, wonderful, beautiful players. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please, if you wouldn't mind going around and introducing yourselves and your characters, feel free to remind the audience about who your character is before we jump into role-playing. We'll start on my right with Chell or Turk, and we'll move around and end with me again.
Hello, everybody. Hello, it's me, Turk. Hi, I'm going to drop the accent for a second because it's going to ruin my throat one day. But I am Turk, or Turk with an accent, or Turk accented, depending on the preferred platform of your choice. And I will be here hanging out with Cho, your favorite human rogue with the Baker Street irregulars. And I'll be passing it off to Niffer.
Hey, I'm Niffer. I'm playing Offie, your favorite ghost, probably your only ghost. She's pretty new to the Victorian Paranormal Society, and she does what she can around the mansion. Am I passing it to Hyacinth?
Yes, you are.
Hi guys, I'm Hyacinth. Tonight I'm playing Grae, or Dr. Alabaster Grayson. He is my half vampire wizard druid. Yeah. And he's trying to figure out what that means, along with, making his friends in the group. So to my right is the handsome William.
You could just say William, but okay. We
No,
know
he's handsome.
we know that though.
That's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the evidence speaks for itself.
Yeah,
Hi, folks. My name is Al the Bitter, and today I will be playing. I'm playing my handsome William, the bugbear monster hunter, who's looking forward to the challenge of working out what these scrubs got going on with them, innit? Curious. But I guess I'll hand over to one of our newer members, Corn Dog.
Hey everybody, it's me, Corn Dog. I am playing Blake, and she is an elvish bard. Yeah,
Why are
that's all
there
I'm gonna
question
say
marks
about
after
that.
all of those?
It's just, I'm new here.
Yeah.
We're all getting to know one another. I'm new in town.
Better.
It gets better. And I'm going to pass it off to Chrissy.
Hey guys, my name's Chrissy and I will be playing Aurora. She will be just doing her best as she always does. We'll see how this goes. Back to you, Proper.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. And last but not least, I am playing Charlotte Buchanan Lestrade, the time-traveling cleric with a very extravagant fashion sense. And in this particular setting, it is a dark, dark night in London, and sheets of rain are falling from the sky and clattering like drum sets on the roof and the windows of the Victorian Paranormal Society. Charlotte, in a clap of lightning, appears in the courtyard with a large gray woolen, cloak on, and she scurries into the building, holding in her hand a large bag. She hangs up her cloak and reveals a very large and beautifully decorated pure black dress. And with that, let's head on over to the game. Let's double check everything because, oh, cool, lovely. So Charlotte is going to appear in the study, let's say, and who's most likely to spend their time in the study? The archives, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
She sees Aurora first, and Charlotte says, "Well, hello, my darling. It's so good to see you on this cold, cold night. What are we up to, darling?"
She would probably be reading a book about werewolves. That's what she's been recently trying to accomplish. Getting through a book that she had been found / been given. And she would probably just kind of like show you the book and shrug as she was reading it and ask you, how did it go getting in? There's a statue out there. It's been shouting some profanities at us as we've came in and out.
Oh, it knows better than to do anything to mess with me, darling. Don't you worry. Werewolf, you're looking into werewolves, I see, darling. What?
Oh, it's a piece of shit.
And she'll say, yeah, Sherlock's been sending us out on some pretty interesting adventures recently. So just trying to learn about monsters here or there.
Oh, sweetie, how is Charlie?
Haven't seen him, have you?
He's a sly fella. He doesn't like being seen all that much, but also we'll run into him one day, don't you worry. And I believe Dr. Grae might also be in this room with us.
Oh, yes. Probably just like slumped to the corner, falling asleep reading again.
Charlotte will enter the room and grab a book from the shelf, weigh it in her hands, make sure it's nice and sturdy, and then give you a little thwop in the back of the head, and say, "Wake up, sweetie. We're having fun tonight."
Fun? What even is that?
Wouldn't you like to know? And she winks. Is there anyone else in the house that might have heard this rather raucous entrance into the VPS?
Oh, of course. I got wisdom out the fucking wazoo. I hear everything that goes on in this house. Which, as a side note, disgusting. You know what you did. Shell will walk in. He's carrying a bottle of wine. And he's kind of cradling as if a newborn child in one arm. All right, what's going on here? Oh, it's Charlie. Hello.
Oh, hello. I almost picked up your accent there, don't you?
It's sympathetic, isn't it?
It's such a fun one, don't you worry. I've put on many a character in my day, but when I'm around here, it's so freeing, you know? But,
Right.
Chael, take these boxes here and set them up on the table here. We're going to have us a nice stay-in evening in this cold, rainy day.
Oh, it's fucking heavy, right? All right, fine. He's gonna carefully start picking him up, kind of feeling the weight, jiggling him a little bit, but he'll start puffing him over to a table and pulling it around.
Charlotte, what are we going to do?
Oh, do you like board games, dearie?
I don't know if I've ever played one, actually.
You've never played a board game? Oh, they're all the rage. I mean, I'm sure you've had your fair share of parlor games from here or there. They're very popular at the moment, but I don't know, maybe you're not one of those socialite types. Just come on, sit down at the table, and I'll tell you all about it. Don't you worry, darling. And so she'll spin around again to Aurora and show off her dress and say, "Isn't it, darling?"
And Aurora would legitimately probably be enamored because the last time she saw Charlotte, she was pretty enamored with her boots. She had some pretty fancy boots. And should probably go over and check out the hemming and all of the embroidery and how very intricate it is.
Mary Ellen has outdone herself once again. She is unbelievably good at this kind of thing, and I just have to have a new one every time I come. Come on, sit down with us, why don't you? Why don't you go find the others and see what they're up to? I want everyone who might be here this evening to join us.
Yeah, so she'll close her book and head out into the mansion to see who else she could find. She would probably head to William's bathtub first, knowing full well that that's likely where he would be at.
How does that go? Let's see it.
Yeah, so I'll head up and I'll lightly knock on the door like I have the last couple times that I've attempted to talk to William.
Through the door, all you hear is like this huge splash and like shriek.
Yeah, so Aurora's just gonna like close her eyes and just start nodding slowly. Mm-hmm.
Be like, oh, Lord Nelson's trousers! What a bloody hell do you? Oh, right. I didn't realise we had a. Did I get the time wrong?
No, Charlotte just showed up. We're playing board games in the parlor. You should come join us with clothes on.
I mean,
more than a
I have
robe.
some pretty serious thinking time planned.
Well,
but if you're offering, then I'll be there in a bit. Give me a moment.
more than a robe, and I'll close the door. And I'll walk
in case you forgot, I need more than a robe, please.
And I'll walk towards
These lamp will be more
else.
specific these days.
So Blake is new to the hideout. Where do you think Blake spends his time?
Blake is currently she is currently
My
in
apologies.
the Poisoner's Grotto, I believe is what it's.
Oh, how devilish.
Ooh. But I think while Aurora goes looking, there's a good chance that she happened to stumble into the library as Aurora was leaving, looking for some recipes.
And you said Blake is a she?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
No, it's a she?
She? For now.
I'm getting Tell vibes and I'm not a fan. Well, hello. I don't think we've met. My name is Charlotte Buchanan Lestrade. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. She reaches out one perfectly manicured hand.
Blake will take the hand. Pleasure is all mine, and give her like a full up down, and then. Like,
oh, do you like it?
You look exquisite.
Huh?
Nothing but the best.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, what's our ghost friend doing?
Afi probably at this point is floating through the library, kind of on a query for one of her appointed family members in here, and just being like, Dr. Sir, are you asleep again in here?
I was.
Great. Oh, sorry.
No, it wasn't you.
Oh, okay. do you know where Sir has gotten to? Because I can't find him, and I was going to play a game with him.
I think he's on that shelf over there, but we're going to play a board game if you want.
Okay.
How the fuck do you open this box? And it's gonna slide out from the bottom. He said, "Oh!" Chuck the top away.
Miss Alfie?
I don't. Will you help? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you need it, yes.
Okay. She'll turn to the people in the rest of the room and, hello, miss.
Well, hello, darling. My name is Charlotte Buchanan Lestrade. I don't think I've ever quite met a ghost, but, they have all kinds of fun things at Shirley's.
I just try and awkwardly bow very poorly at you, because you look very fancy, miss.
And Charlotte will peal in laughter and simply say, "Oh, no, dear. You don't need to do that with me."
Okay. You're just very fancy, miss.
I'm so glad you noticed. And so with that, she's simply going to say, "And you never mentioned your name."
Ophelia? Offie? Cobo? Hi.
That's such a beautiful name. Come on, let's go play. I've got a couple of board games here. I think you guys are going to like them. You love your mysteries and whatnot. A little bit of intrigue. I think this is going to go swimmingly, don't you? And with that, we will start playing the actual game. We are starting with Werewolf, One Night Ultimate Werewolf. And, nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Well, everyone, cover around the table, and I'm going to start dealing out the cards. I think you'll soon pick this up, don't you worry. Now, everyone, keep your roll cards a secret once I deal them out to all y'all.
Roll? Is there a vampire? That'd be ironic.
What?
Not in this particular version, darling, but...
Is there a ghost?
No, I think there is one with ghosts, but not this particular game, dear.
So what is it we're actually playing here, then?
You gotta keep a secret, right?
So we can't tell anyone.
I know that all y'all like werewolves. You seem to be
bloody
so
hell, mate! Don't go on about werewolves after the week I've had. Jesus,
Hey,
I've had it up to here
nice
with bloody
person.
werewolves. That's all I've had. Werewolves.
There's only
Every
one.
bloody minute.
Stop complaining about him. He's nice.
Aurora, as she's about to sit down, will set out a couple of small plates of snacks and sweets. And she'll literally push a plate or a sandwich at William and just be like, shh. And have a seat.
All right.
You're getting a curious eyebrow from Blake across the table, William, as to that outburst.
You don't want to fucking know.
Well, at least some of the new folks showed up.
Now,
Charlotte, do I draw my own card, or are you handing them out?
You should already have it, dearie.
It's in your hand. You haven't noticed.
Oh, my hand's behind me, yeah.
Yeah, well, your hand's in front of you. That's why they got two of them.
Take it.
Yeah. There you are.
Okay, now, everyone should have their cards out in front of them. And if you all could please close your eyes.
Hold on, I've played this game. I've played this game before. Now you're going to nick our pockets, aren't you?
Wouldn't that be fun, but no.
Wouldn't it be easier if we didn't have any pockets, eh?
No, but you lose all your...
You still need to put on trousers even if you're not using your pockets.
William, if you don't want pockets, you can wear a dress.
I'll cover my eyes.
No, my dress has pockets. Look at it. I've got pockets.
Dresses with pockets are actually quite common these years, but you wait another 100, 120 years and those pockets will disappear for sure.
Yes, and William, these pockets in my pants, they're not even real. They're false pockets. You can't put anything in them.
Well, that's silly.
I agree.
Why would they even do that?
I don't know.
It's just a lie.
Okay,
Correct.
dear. Now, y'all gonna be quiet now, and I'm gonna read the rules as we go along. Okay?
Everyone have their eyes closed.
They do
Well,
now.
Oh, do we actually have to? Because then
Well,
the stream's gonna know who's who.
oh dear, did it not do the thing right? Hold on.
I don't know.
I can't see this thing.
You have to look in the chat.
Yeah.
Start in 5 seconds. It's been a
Here we
long
go.
5 seconds.
If we count one. Oh, I heard something.
You heard something.
This is what's real fun about. How did we fix this last time? Well, you know, it's fine. We'll figure it out. We are having technical difficulties. You know what I can do? I will bring us back to the starting scene screen, and or the intermission screen, and we'll be back in 2 minutes while I get things sorted. Okay, we're back, y'all. We're getting a few things set up here, but I'm hoping that things will go a little bit better this time.
Miss.
Yes.
I don't know that I got are these my cards? I think that I can't touch them. Look it. I got it.
I
That's
always
good.
knew you could.
Now I don't have to.
Well, sometimes I can't actually, because it just she just puts her hand through the table. I'm working on it.
You have much to learn, dear. Don't you worry. You'll figure it out. I've only met a few dead people, but they're always lovely. Now, if y'all could cover your eyes, we'll try this one more time, okay?
Okay. Never met any other dead people.
This card gets very strange.
You can't just call people dead.
Yeah, you can. Who says you can't?
It's kind of true.
If I cover my eyes, I can't reach my sweets.
Werewolves Wake Up. If you are the only werewolf, you may look at a card in the center. Otherwise, just check who the other werewolves are and then close your eyes again, okay, dears?
Miss Charlotte.
Yes.
Never mind, I'll ask later. Sorry.
Now, the troublemaker Wake Up. You may switch 2 other players' cards, but don't look at them. This is where the fun begins, y'all. Make
Wait,
sure when
what?
you're done switching your cards, you you cover your eyes again. Now the drunk, you're gonna wake up. You must switch your card with a card from the center, but don't look at it. Now the Insomniac. Wake up, look at your own card to see if it has changed. Flip it back over and then close your eyes again.
What's the Insomniac?
An Insomniac is a person who has difficulty sleeping, dear.
Oh, that's me. I can't sleep.
Yeah, but you're dead.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to sleep when you're dead, innit?
Bigger question. What was everyone?
Very good. Cher?
I'm a vampire.
Now we all
Oh my
knew
God.
that, dearest.
Yeah.
I meant in the game.
In this session, my card
why
said
would you want to tell
Insomniac,
people?
and I stayed an Insomniac.
Why would you want to tell people what you
Because
are?
then you know their trust. If you know their deal, you know you can trust them. Right.
Okay,
so
but
I
what
was
if
a
they's
villager.
lying?
Oh, well, you got to suss that out.
I was a type of villager.
Oh, I was a villager as well. I ain't got
but
no
what-
business in any
Well,
of
I
this.
was also
What
a villager.
type
That's
of
far
villager?
too many villagers.
Mm.
So
That's 3 villagers. That's enough, isn't it?
somebody's biffing on the villagers.
Right, wait.
Go ahead, Chell.
Grae said he was a type of villager. What does that mean?
I didn't say villager, but I'm pretty
said
sure it was
type
a
of
You said
villager.
you were a type of
I
villager.
said the card didn't say villager, but it was a type of villager. I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
so
Okay.
what
Well, then
type
what
of villager?
was you? Is you a werewolf?
No, that's not a
That type of
villager.
villager?
No, that's
Oh,
not a
is
type of
it?
villager.
It could be.
A werewolf's a
No.
killer.
Pretty.
Oh, werewolf's a killer now, is it? All right.
Well, isn't that the point?
What? Tell
Oh,
me
well, wait
what
a
your
second,
role
Joe.
is.
You're very defensive of these werewolves.
And you did start talking first, and that everyone always knows that the first person to speak never is telling the truth.
It's weird. All right.
So
Well,
it's
how about
type
this?
villager.
The first
Suppose
person
you
to try
work
and
as a
point
tanner,
out
do you?
some fucked up logic as to who the killer is always the killer.
I think William's the werewolf because he has a thing for werewolves, you know. He's aggressive,
Mate,
you know.
don't you get me wrong.
Right.
He's
I'll
aggressive.
the werewolf out
What
here.
was
I can
your role?
smell 'em.
What was
I'll
your
smell the lies on you.
role?
Don't you worry about
What
that,
was your
son.
role?
Yeah,
Now,
Doctor, so what was your?
I want to hear what William was saying.
Yeah,
No,
William.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's easy. I'll sit here in my little villager village with all my villager buddies doing our villaging. Our village from morning till night as you lot squabble between the werewolves and the tanners amongst you on who you want to string up. And I'll sit here giggling till my little heart's content. You crack on, son.
Oh, William,
So
William, you need to lighten up, dear. This is a game. Don't worry about real werewolves and such that go bump in the night.
I've got.
Now,
Yeah, well,
I have
it's all a
something to
game
say
until
about.
someone gets bit in it.
Wait.
I have something to say about my particular role in this particular round. I was the seer, and I saw two cards. So if anyone else says they are the villager, then they must be lying because one of the cards in the center was a villager, and the other one was a drunk.
So
So the seer looks at both the cards in the center.
I look
Now,
at
how
two
about
of the
this?
cards or someone
There's
else's
three.
card.
Oh,
I
okay.
chose to look at the
Gotcha,
cards in the
gotcha.
center, so I knew more about what isn't here than
Well-
what is.
Remember when Chell was being all loud and he was blaming other people? I think Chell is the tanner who wants to die.
well,
he's
So
being
when
loud
you
and
think he was
accusing
a
But then-
villager, a type,
but
a
then
type
William
of
is also
villager.
being really upset at everyone.
Yeah,
so maybe
but
he
you
wants-
had
Oi.
you.
Hey, oi, Grae. Here's an idea. What was your role?
I was a
Yeah,
type of
because you never
villager.
said.
Yeah,
what
because you're the
What?
tanner.
Type.
A type of villager, eh?
Yep.
But not a villager, but not a
the
drunk,
type.
and not the seer.
And
And
not
not
the
the-
Insomniac, because that was me. So the
Uh-huh.
only
Thank
other is
you.
the tanner. So
The tanner.
No,
so
no, there's
What
one more.
Two-Face?
There's one
Yes,
more,
the-
and you don't remember who it is.
No, it's the troublemaker.
Yep.
So tell
But
us
you
who you
weren't that because
switched.
that was me.
yeah, who's
You weren't the
Oh.
troublemaker, Niffa. Offie.
It's not your word.
Now, I want to hear what Aurora has to say. What do you think, sweetie?
Aurora will look to each of them, and then she will look deadpan over at William, and she will say, "Are you the tanner or the werewolf? You better not lie to me."
Ooh. What do you
No.
got to say about that, William?
Well, I am a villager of sorts.
Oh no, you're turning to
so
sound like
Ah,
Grayson too.
fuck
Knew it! I
you.
knew you weren't just a villager.
Fuck off.
Now, Offie,
Hmm.
I trusted you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're lying.
Yeah, well,
Says
so are
who?
you. Takes a liar to find one.
No, it takes a psychologist to find a liar.
No, it doesn't. I lie all the time. Not now. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
now, but
and-
that was to find you.
I found you, didn't I?
No, I found you. You're something not right. Because you yelled at me because I said I was a troublemaker, which
Well-
means you know something about it.
Offie, even if you thought you were the troublemaker, you're no longer the troublemaker.
Because
Troublemaker pulls
you're
the
the
old.
troublemaker.
Yep.
Then why didn't you just say it? It's not like a troublemaker
I
is
did,
bad.
but you claimed it first. I was the
no,
type
but
of villager.
you were like, oh, I'm a type of villager. But why
Well,
didn't you just say it in the first place?
I didn't know how questionable it would make me. I don't know.
Fucking question. We're trying to kill the werewolf here, right, Charlotte?
So we now know that Grae was the troublemaker, and he switched cards.
Who'd you switch?
Who'd you switch?
I switched Offie and Aurora.
How dare!
We just like look at each other like.
But wait, Offie said she was the troublemaker, which she cannot be.
Yes,
Mhm.
because that was
Yep.
you. I knew you were lying, so I tried to lie so that you would say something.
What?
But whatever you thought you were, you're not any.
Any sense.
Whatever you
Right.
thought you were, you weren't anymore.
Okay,
So-
so
Aurora
I
is
should
now
say.
stress eating candy.
So like,
If you
so
were
if
the
I tell
werewolf,
you,
if you were lying because you were the
So-
werewolf,
Yeah.
Aurora's now the werewolf.
Aurora's now the werewolf.
Wait.
We did it.
Wait, what was Aurora before this?
I was a villager.
Like a regular
Fuck
one, or like a
off.
sort of type.
Quick clarifying question.
She said she was the Insomniac earlier.
Quick clarifying question.
No, that was Blake.
Shale,
Are
what-
you
Blake?
supposed to be drinking that much?
Yes.
I think Chell's the werewolf.
How many werewolves are there?
There are two.
There are two.
How
But
do
as
you
long as
know
we
that?
find one, that's okay, right? Do we have to find them both, miss?
No, just gotta.
Just
She
gotta
kind of
find
turns
one.
to Charlotte. So Aurora, because if you're telling the truth, Mr. Doctor, sir, then we switched.
Which means you were a werewolf, which you
Yeah.
would now tell us, because that would give us who the werewolf is.
Yeah.
I think we
Or-
should. I think we should kill Aurora.
Well, but like not actually. Like
No,
in yeah,
not
yeah.
actually.
Well,
Yeah.
there are two werewolves here, right? So,
So do we need to find a second one?
where's the other one?
I mean,
No,
It's all
no,
good.
I've
Well-
only just met you, Blake, but you're being rather quiet tonight. I want to hear
She's
your
always
thoughts
like
and
that.
opinions.
Well, more of a listener myself. It's how you suss out secrets.
Right.
Honestly, there are a lot of hotheads in this room, and trying to keep stories straight has been very challenging.
Right. Fuck
I
you.
am highly suspicious of literally all of you but Charlotte. So my options are 5 of you. I am very tempted to go with Offie, though, as this is a
No.
game, and I think Offie is most likely to forgive me long term.
I mean,
Because I have
that's-
known her the longest of all of you.
that's true because it's a game and stuff. But I'm not a werewolf anymore. Cause Doctor switched it.
Or
Unless.
was you both werewolves?
Correct.
And
So-
you both got switched with each other, and
But
fuck you
Aurora
both.
said she was something.
What
I
is
don't
no-
remember what, but she said she was something.
Aurora happened to say she was a villager last. And guess what
What if
happened?
there was
There's
no
a villager in the
switcher,
middle
and
of the
one of the other
pile.
ones in the middle was the switcher, and it's just a cunning ruse to say there was a big switch up when there was not one.
No, that's entirely possible.
So-
but why would I lie?
Because you
you're
wait, you
the
say
Because you
you're a
lied the
villager
whole
type. Look,
first
Yeah,
time.
you say
because
you're
you're
a
being
villager
super
type,
sketchy.
which leaves your
Yeah.
category open to interpretation until
Did-
everyone else gives their positions. You pick the one that's left.
Did anybody
Yeah,
hear
that's what
anybody move? You know, when
But-
we were shuffling cards and stuff.
That's why we're
No,
supposed
because
to
there's
like,
the
move all the cards and
magical, there's the
stuff.
magical goddamn flipper cards that make it sound like how the cards are moving. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
how-
Oh. Magic. Come on. You fucking vampire.
Shell, you don't even have any
Hey,
magic.
be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
Be
why I'm
nice.
not. I should be the one who's not least surprised.
Shell, you are very adamant
Aggressive.
about pointing blame at literally everyone
Because I'm
else.
a
aside
villager.
from
I
you.
got to.
That's very true. I think we vote Shell.
I mean, no, because that's just who
Yeah,
he's
that
like
makes the
always.
most sense. I think that makes the
not-
most sense.
No,
Okay,
he's
y'all.
always like
Hush
That's
that.
what you plan,
Hush
innit?
up, y'all. Hush up. We got
Yeah.
10 seconds
I think
before we got to
that
vote.
works.
So everyone get ready with the cards in front of you about who you're going to vote.
You
Put
need-
them face down in front of you.
Every single one of these. Goddamn million.
Gosh.
Who do we think is a vampire? Wow, well, we know that. Who do we think is a werewolf?
Guilty.
I got to make my decision too now, don't I? Let's see.
Well, if we kill Offie, she's already dead.
Hey, it's not very funny to make jokes like that.
I mean,
Isn't that the same with you though, mate? Isn't you like
I'm half
Un-
dead.
dead?
I'm like half undead, dead half. It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
You told
It
me you
is
only
tricky.
sort of.
Yeah,
Blake?
sort of. It's like half.
Blake, we're waiting for you, dear.
I seem to be unable to read and understand my cards. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Get out of here.
Now you're starting to sound
why
like
don't we
Miss
all flip and you can
Charlotte.
tell us in person? We'll figure that out in a second.
I've got it.
Oh, there you go.
I figured out
Hey.
my cards.
Okay, and a 3, a 2, a 1, flip.
Oh no.
Okay, so we have
that's a
3 votes for what would that be? That'd be Aurora. We think Aurora's the werewolf. Got one
Right.
vote for Dr. Grae, and we got 2 votes for who was that? Shale. So unfortunately, that means Aurora. We believe we are going to have to kill you, dearie. Let's go and see what your card was. Why don't we?
I tried.
Aha!
You did take my werewolf card.
Chrissy was a werewolf, and in this instance, the villagers have won. All y'all.
But I'm still here.
Yeah,
Well-
but you lost because you couldn't protect your werewolf brothers, could you?
I didn't know who the other werewolf was.
You
so
should have.
Just say
that
you.
didn't help me.
You should
I
have
saw you.
pointed.
It said
Identify
wolf.
the other werewolves.
It
It's-
said wolf like right in front of your name. Right there. For next time that we play.
Okay, cool. I
Okay.
did not see that, so I was like, oh, cool, the werewolf is in the center pile. So I clicked on the center pile, and that's how I knew about the Insomniac.
I saw you and I tried to wave so that you could see my hand, but I don't.
I was
think
really
that you
hoping Grae
noticed.
was going to be the tanner so that we wouldn't have to out me as the werewolf.
Oh yeah, who was Tanner?
Yeah, William.
So I couldn't see the other cards.
Right. You're not supposed to.
Is that normal after you flip them at the end?
Oh well, that's
Oh,
that's
don't
just
you
a weird
worry.
You're
fluke.
not supposed.
This
not
the
supposed to look
magic
at
in
them.
the air around here is a little bit
wouldn't
funny,
worry.
and Shirley has a lot of strange things going on. So why don't you, turn around a couple times, swear over your shoulder or something? We'll get things
Bloody
ready
hell.
for you when we get
Marcus
back.
Marcus has been doing a lot of stuff to the doors so that I can't get through them all the time. So that's probably what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure most of the
False.
doors needed repairing anyway.
No, only the
Ali-
ones you broke.
Alean told me he
What?
was
I didn't-
working on a hallowing spell.
Snitches get stitches.
I don't get stitches anymore.
Maybe you should talk to Marcus about that.
No,
Charlotte
it's
raised
fine.
her hands in the air, and these cards just kind of float on themselves and start shuffling themselves.
That's
That's
a
really
lovely
cool.
trick.
Only the best, dear.
That's pretty neat.
Lively.
It's my hangover.
Hopefully, y'all have figured it out by now. So hopefully,
I'm a
this
pro.
game will go well.
I'm a pro. Of course, I got it figured out. Put down 5 coppers on it. I win this one.
Whenever your cards are in the center, you can all close your eyes, dear.
I'll take that bet.
Well, but if you win, it's not just you winning; it's everybody winning, and you convincing everybody. So,
Oh well, no. See, I'm betting
Unless
that
he's a
whatever team
werewolf.
I'm on, I win. So,
Are we closing our eyes or not?
well, not in real life.
We are now.
Hello, Chad. Only you can see me.
Werewolves wake up. If you're the only werewolf, you may look at a card in the center. Otherwise, identify the other werewolves and then close your eyes.
what are you holding?
Peter.
It's white. That's silly.
Why have you got your eyes open, Offie?
Yeah. Aren't our eyes supposed to be closed?
Look, sometimes it's really hard to see through hand or to not see through hands that you can't really hold physically. All right.
Beginning to
Werewolf,
suspect
remember
Offie's
that
a
if
werewolf.
you are done, you should blindfold yourself again.
Eileen says what is translucent.
Now, see or wake up.
Saying.
You may look at a player's card or 2 cards in the center. Remember to close your eyes when you are done. Troublemaker, you can wake up now. You may switch 2 other players' cards, but don't look at them.
Speaking of being able to see through your hands, Offie, how does vision work for you? Because surely eyes work by, light passing through the eyeball and hitting the back.
Yeah.
But
the drunk, you can wake up now. You may switch your card with a card in the center, but don't look at it.
if you're see-through, then how on earth is light hitting the back of your eyeball without it travelling straight through out the back of your head again? Surely you can't see nothing. You'd be blind as a bat, no?
Well, what about how do you close your eyes if you can see through your eyelids?
Well, exactly. But if you can't see anyway, then it don't make a blind bit of difference, if you'll pardon the expression.
Right.
Can't breathe either. I mean, it's not like anything really needs to happen.
Insomniac, it's your turn to wake up.
Face.
Look at your own card to see if it has changed, and then close your eyes
if
once
you're dead,
again.
you don't need to breathe, do you? But you do need to see. Like
we're debating physics, and this lady travels through time. So,
and to be fair, I also make my own light here. See that I glow and stuff. So like, I don't really know that light really works the way it's supposed to around me. But also, I was a villager this time, and only like one of them. Yep.
Well, I'm also a villager.
Wait, is there only one possible villager at a time?
No, there's more.
There's three. There's potential for 3. Okay.
But who's all the special races?
Well, it's obviously not you then, Blake.
No, I am a villager, and that's why I was confused as to how they were both saying they were villagers.
What are we all villagers?
We can't all be villagers.
Well, all 3 of us could be, but
unless you're another type of villager again.
Yeah.
No, I am.
What type of villager are you, Dr. Grae?
I'm a type of villager.
No, you're not.
Oi, Grae, listen here. Literally fuck off.
That's mean.
Let's just say
last time I did believe that he was a villager, but this time was just plain strange. He paused for far too long.
I don't want to admit what type of villager I am. That's all I'm gonna say.
Cause you're
why? Cause you're a vampire?
Yeah.
Well, I am.
Or a werewolf? What's the name of this game again?
I mean, it's kind of.
Nah, go on, don't hold us in suspense, mate. What type of villager are you? Come on, don't.
Not unless.
Just tell me who you are. Just tell me. Just tell me, mate. Just tell me.
Unless a lot of you get okay with a lot of things.
Just tell me. Just
it's
right here.
It's okay. Nope.
No, it's really not.
Go on.
I reach across the table and I go, I'm a type.
Hey.
That's not fair.
Hey.
No one ever said it. No one ever said I did tell you what type of villager I was.
I mean, what is everyone else? Maybe we can just figure it out by what he's not saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
right?
William. What were you, dear?
Yeah.
Well, problem is, I don't know what I am now.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah.
What were you?
Because you was the
You were the drunk.
I don't remember. Yeah, that's it. Problem is, I had one too many. You know what it gets like after a decent day, and your language
doesn't take to
understand this.
I don't.
Now I'm gonna call fibs on that.
Why?
Oh,
really, Aurora?
You were drunk.
Do tell me.
You were
because
boozer.
I was the seer.
Oh, that's tasty.
What'd you see?
I saw William as the werewolf.
Oh.
Did the troublemaker switch him with anyone? Or can we just all say that's it?
I go before the troublemaker.
Is anyone the troublemaker?
But so, yeah, because if somebody switched him, then we all know.
Well, that's interesting.
So if somebody...
Werewolves then seers, so you would have seen me. So you're saying I'm a werewolf and I'm saying I'm a drunk. So one of us is telling porkies, aren't we? Either you or me. Don't matter if I'm now, because I'm going to switch up.
I'm going to be honest.
If the troublemaker switched me, I'd be switched. So one of us is a porky.
Okay, William, I have an idea though. So you're the drunk. So you were no longer the drunk.
Oh yeah, I switched it up.
So if Aurora saw you as the werewolf at the beginning of the game, that means the werewolf is in the center, and that means that you're no longer the drunk. So you're whatever that card was.
So
you could still be a werewolf.
I took my drunk
card. Well, but
card.
no, because if you're the werewolf, then you can't be the drunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't switch them. I
took my drunk card from my hand.
You can't be a drunk werewolf, can you?
I placed it
I guess you could.
No.
I mean, sometimes.
Should we ask Kai?
Guy. See you.
Right.
No.
Because we don't little like me. So you won't drink that much.
I'm guessing there was no. And I put it down here. So whoever looks at, you could have looked at 2 in the middle and seen what one I was, but you didn't. You chose to tell it.
Okay,
You know what I
but
might
we
be
need to find
thinking,
out
though?
if somebody switched them.
So
Wait. What's Charlotte's
because
thinking
that's a
something?
lie. So you're not the.
Hold on, Willie. Charlotte's thinking something. She's very
Yeah.
smart. She's very smart.
Yeah.
I just
What's
had
up,
an
miss?
inkling. Maybe, people will try to throw doubt into the mix of the party. And so perhaps Chrissy is in fact the Tanner. And so she
Aurora?
wants us to make us think she's lying by telling a downright lie so that we think she's a werewolf so that we kill her. So I'm thinking that maybe...
Just tell you.
Yeah, except none of us think Aurora did it.
Here's the
Aurora
thing.
Billion.
I can tell you for a fact that Aurora's not the Tanner.
Why is that?
Because you're the Tanner.
Because you're a werewolf and you could see other werewolves.
Nope, I
Wait,
take
that's
that.
not
I take
fair.
that. No, I take that back. I
I'm
take that back.
afraid
Take it
it's
away.
already been put on the table, and
Now,
I will
Grae.
not give it back.
Grae dear.
You're
If you were the Tanner, that would technically be a top of villager. You're not a werewolf per se.
What's
So
the goal?
maybe
Wait,
he
but
was telling the truth.
what's the goal
The-
of the Tanner?
Tanner
Tanner
wants to die.
Oh, shit, bloody hell!
So
Anyway.
you was the Tanner.
What type of villager?
No.
That's what you
no.
keep
So-
saying,
we
you can't
wait,
say
wait,
it.
wait. Here's the thing, though. You said you knew what Aurora is, right?
No,
That's-
I said
that's-
she's not the Tanner.
And that
Because
she
you
only
know.
knows because we.
Because I
trust
know who the
Aurora
Tanner
more than
is.
Who's the Tanner then?
He is.
Yes.
He is. He just said he was.
Right.
We already went through this, but I was trying to hide my shame,
Right. And we believe this lie because
But this also doesn't take away the fact that William still hasn't admitted to the fact that he's the werewolf.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No.
Also-
Hold on. I'm suspecting a plot here.
What?
Aurora and Grae. Grae knows what Aurora is.
I don't know what she is. I know
but
what
you
she's.
said you did.
I know. No, that is not what I said.
You
I
said
said I know what she's
Aurora is.
not.
You
pair
knew
of them.
no.
I
Grae-
said
You
I
know what Aurora is.
No,
Grae
I
knew-
said
no,
I know
no,
what she's
no,
not.
child.
Y'all,
Listen,
please.
stop lying.
Y'all,
No.
please, some decorum, y'all. This isn't a
What's
shouting
decorum?
match. Well, I'll explain that later, dear.
Shell,
But how am I
This
supposed
is-
to know what
Shell,
it is?
This game is not a shouting match,
No.
so please, in an orderly fashion, let's talk about
Anything's
things.
shouting mash here.
Offie, dear,
Politics, isn't it?
I know quite a few spells that might put you in a different location, so don't make me come your way.
Grae is raising his hand.
That's not fair.
The dead living among the living is technically a temporal anomaly, so please be a kind, benevolent ghost. Blake, dear, you said you like to be a quiet listening type. What have you been listening and what do you think?
It's a lot of shouting, but I also feel like it's a lot of projecting right now. I do
Ooh.
believe Dr. Grae over here, because I know what it's like to play a game such as this and not know what your role exactly is and need to ask help from the group. So I get that. I understand.
So
I
what role
believe
do you
Grae
believe he is?
entirely. I also find myself trusting Aurora,
Really?
which sitting down at this table initially I was kind of skeptical.
Now do
Why?
explain.
You know, I've played games like this before. I too am usually one to target individuals rather than the center of the table. I would look at someone's card personally just to know who could I align myself with or who I should not align myself with. And I feel like that was a very good strategy on Aurora's part. So I'm more inclined to believe Dr. Grae and Aurora, but I also have no idea what the other four of you, including you, Miss Charlotte, currently possess as your cards.
Isn't it interesting, though, that they're an item?
We're
It
not
has
an
to be
item.
Dr. Grae
You
and
made
Aurora.
us an item.
You choose.
Oh,
his
you're an
best
item.
friends.
No.
You choose his best friends
Out of
now.
all the items here, that is not one of them.
You're hanging out. You're having a good old tumble out here.
Shell.
You two supporting each other.
Shell,
Doing the old Eiffel Tower.
Will you
Shell, who do you
stop attacking
believe?
me for 1 second
Who
so
do
I can
believe?
explain this
I
miscommunication?
believe Willie here. And I don't trust
A
word
convenient
out of,
pairing.
I don't believe
Are
a
you
word
two an
out of
item?
a roller's mouth. Oh, well, I'll be so
Okay,
happy.
if I can explain, you're stuck on the miscommunication because you
Oh,
said.
the miscommunication.
Wait, no,
'cause
let me
you
speak,
said,
please.
I
Yeah.
know what Aurora is.
I did
No,
not
he
say.
didn't.
I said I know
he
what
said he
she's
knew
not.
That she wasn't.
No,
Someone claimed she was the Tanner, and I said I know she's not the Tanner. I never said I knew what she
Because-
I
was.
do have to insist that
He
is what
said that.
Grayson said, that he did not know what Aurora
Charlotte,
was, but
can you-
knew that she was not the Tanner.
Charlotte,
is
can
why I
you rewind
mentioned-
it and explain it to him again?
I mean, I wouldn't use my powers for something so simple as a board game. Also, we only have 13 seconds left, and that would be cheating, darling.
I'm voting for
Okay, but
Shell.
you want to use magic
It's
to push me
Aurora.
away. Suddenly it's
No, I
nice.
think
Or
it's Handsome
or the
William there.
doctor.
It could be
It's
Handsome
Aurora.
William. I think it's
It
Handsome
could
William
be.
or Shell.
Well,
Well, time is up, dears. Time to vote, okay? Make sure to flip your card over so no one can see it before we go.
Look at what I can do. I can make it spin.
No, you're making it move.
Make it move. I can move it.
If you get tired, you can also use Sir to grab the cards.
I actually did come to wonder where he was.
He was just reading a book on the shelf.
Okay,
How
y'all,
come
you ready?
he can read?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Because he
3,
thinks like me.
2, 1. Flip your cards.
Oh.
Already, that is 5 votes for Handsome William. So I think that
Oh.
takes it. Let's see what you were, Will.
What's he gonna be?
Will was a troublemaker. So really,
say something.
You
Why
weren't
did
the
you
drunk?
not-
Why did you say you were
I
the
looked at
drunk?
I switched myself.
Oh.
well, in fact, he did tell the truth that the drunk is here, and he changed
Oh,
it with the center.
oh gosh, oh gosh, oh look at that.
Or were you the werewolf?
Oh, by the way, I was the werewolf.
I had no idea.
Ugh,
I
I'm
didn't know
so
who the other one
mad.
was.
I was my gut instinct was Charlotte, and I was like, those two are now playing together, like Shell and
Aurora,
William,
what
and
were
now I
you?
just feel so bamboozled.
Was the seer.
So you were the seer, but why did
So
you
you
lie
did say
then?
Why would you lie?
So
Yeah, go on.
I must know,
Aurora.
dear.
Aurora panicked while she was flipping cards and forgot what William's card was. So I was
So you assume the worst in
hoping.
me?
I was
Right, this is very telling. Right. If there was some way to consign this to some sort of memory bank for all eternity that we could constantly replay, I think now is the time.
Right.
This is something I'm going to need to pull up later for leverage. I can't help but feel.
If only I
gosh.
could save this snippet of time for
Oh,
time
no.
immemorium and
This little
Ah.
clip
just
of
replay it
things.
in my mind to
Oh.
remember how Aurora
One of the,
forgot
one of the
what she
boys,
was saying.
one of the boys works in them
Right.
fancy penny theaters, you know.
as
And,
soon by the time
really?
everything and Aurora
really cuts clips.
will be like almost probably laughing so hard she's crying just like me right now. Like by the time I reopened my eyes, I just couldn't remember who was who. And I figured once I said you were the werewolf, then somebody else would jump in and then you didn't really say anything. So I thought,
Yeah.
well,
Why did you
yeah,
jump
maybe
in?
he is.
So can I give a secret?
You were the
What?
werewolf?
Yeah,
No.
you were the werewolf.
When I went to open my eyes as the werewolf, I was looking whose eyes were open, and there were 2 other people's eyes were open.
No, no.
What?
Look at the board. Look at the board.
Shell was going like
Yeah,
this,
he's on the
raising his
thing.
keyboard. I was like, "Oh, Shell's the werewolf. We're good." Had no idea it was Charlotte the entire time. Then
You
No,
Chrissy,
can't
no,
look at the
Chrissy
board
gotta
and not
look
our
at the board.
faces.
Aurora did a dance, and I was like, "Oh, it's Aurora." No idea it was Charlotte the whole time.
What you're saying is the only person you knew it 100% was me.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad we know that now.
So as I said, dear, if you open your eyes at the right time, as Offie pointed out, my special board here will show you who are the werewolves by the word wolf in front of their card. So just be
Yeah.
on the lookout for that in the future, okay,
Yeah.
dear?
Great.
Yeah.
Dr. Sap, I'm doing so good at reading. I found all the
good.
words.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
you found him before I
I
did.
knew this was
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Blindfold.
Now, Grae, why don't you take that red card back before you close your eyes?
Oh, yep, got it. Thank you.
Okay, everyone's closing their eyes. I'm going to close mine, and we'll start again. This will be our last round, and then I'll have another fun game we can play in a moment, okay?
It's gonna be louder.
Okay, we're starting soon. Okay, werewolves, wake up. If you're the only werewolf, you may look at a card in the center, but look for the word wolf on the board. Make sure to put your blindfold back on before we continue. Seer, you can now wake up. You may look at a player's card or 2 cards in the center. I would remember Aurora's mistake and remember what you saw before you close your eyes. Troublemaker, you can now wake up and switch 2 other players' cards. And then make sure you close your eyes before you do anything else, okay? Drunk, it's now your turn to wake up. You must switch your card with a card in the center, but don't look at it, okay? And then you just go back into your drunken slumber when you're done, okay? Insomniac, you should wake up now if you're not already. Look at your own card and see if it has changed. And then attempt to go back to sleep. Okay, that's it, y'all. It's time to open up your eyes and we can start this last round.
I'm a type of villager.
Oh, me too.
That is not at all suspicious in the slightest.
No, I was just saying it to be funny, like why?
And now,
Okay.
Dr. Grae, I do have a confession to make. You are not whatever you were before.
Damn it.
I did switch you and Blake's cards here.
Oh,
Blake, what were you?
then
What am
were
I?
you?
I was just a regular villager.
I was a regular villager too! Okay, perfect.
Wow, what a coincidence, Grae.
Fucking convenient.
It's still a type of villager, I didn't lie.
Is that all we're going to say this round? Offie, what were you this time?
I was type of villager. I can't. Sorry.
Type of villager, right? Okay, what type?
It was a
Now, in perfect weird word, doll, we're all villagers.
It's what?
I
On a scale of
thought
1 to
the-
10, how much do you like your job?
yeah. I thought the werewolves weren't a type of villager though.
heard Aurora laugh. I think that means she wasn't a seer.
I do
No, I
recall
didn't.
hearing
Well-
you, Dr. Gray, laughing as well at the same time
Well,
Aurora
look.
laughed.
I like
do
to
believe
laugh
it was-
Yeah,
loud.
you on the same team again.
Look,
What is it?
Aurora.
What is
Right.
it, Chael?
For full disclosure, I was kind of breaking into the wine vault here, and Aurora might have
and
caught
we
me,
didn't
so I might have
notice.
paid a bribe. But you know,
Like in the game and like real life.
I do believe Chael
Now
was
I'm
being fun
confused.
and saying that he was the drunk.
So he's a drunk.
But what does the Aurora
But
call
he-
me?
Yeah, how
was
comes
the
Aurora
drunk.
caught you?
No. I don't think so.
no, I'm saying
Why?
Aurora
I was a
quite,
seer,
like,
and I saw
giggling.
that Aurora was the drunk.
Oh.
Aurora.
I'm not saying I'm the drunk. I was saying Aurora's drunk is why she's giggling.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Wait, so why is you talking then?
So
Like,
chill.
what are you trying
Aurora-
to say
You
she
both
was?
know that she was drunk.
Aurora,
Why
I
are you
want
trying to
hear
say you
what
know
you-
what she was?
I'm not saying I know what
Aurora's
she
drunk.
was. I'm saying you said she giggled. I said she's because she's drunk.
It makes
like
sense.
in the game or out
I,
of game?
Out of
In game, out of
Out of
game, what
game.
does it make a
Okay.
difference?
Out of game, but in game.
But in the
Well,
game.
in game?
In
No,
game,
let's not get all meta on this.
No,
We are playing this game in the world
So-
of London in 1884.
So who's actually
let's-
the drunk?
Aurora, were you the drunk when you started
I-
the game?
I was.
Oh,
I
very
s-
exciting.
Switched my card,
With
With-
which
Right.
card?
The one in the middle.
the one on that I'm highlighting currently.
The one
This
on my
one.
Which
left.
one?
I see how
Oh,
it
that
is.
one.
That one.
Right.
So that's the drunk one.
So did anyone
Okay.
happen to see what that card was?
No.
No. I was the seer, but I chose at complete random, obviously, Aurora's card to
Oh,
have
just-
a peek at.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So were
And
you just looking at
which
each
is how I
other's
knew she was the
cards?
drunk. I didn't pick up on the giggling. I'm used to it at this point.
I do gotta say, I almost giggled at your joke, Will. I was wondering if Offie liked her job.
What?
Did you like your job, Offie?
Yeah.
Yeah? How much?
A lot.
On a scale of 1 to I would die again, how much?
Would you say you love it to death?
Nice. No. I don't.
Would you die for your job?
No, I don't.
All right. This is enough
past
on
life
Offie.
on the line.
This is
I
enough.
don't like these jokes.
So, Chill, what are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the game.
Oh, isn't it? I'm more concerned about why Willie's used to Aurora's giggling.
Why are you deflecting and answering questions?
Because they're fucking!
What?
The what?
Aurora will literally.
You're not as good an intelligence officer as you claim to be, son.
I didn't claim to be an intelligence officer. I claim to be...
Yes.
That's probably for the best, isn't it?
No, it is.
Now, Chill. I'm all about sexual freedom in my year that I was born, but
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
I'm just, I would say I would not mention when other two people are fucking.
Oh, but
it's
right
just
there.
more polite to leave it be. If they want to do what they want to do, they are both consenting adults.
Aurora is taking a handful of food and just.
Chill, do you want to share who you're fucking? Because apparently this is public knowledge. If you're going to point fingers
at the moment.
names, then, like, share your own information. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Shell.
That's not the point. That's not what I'm asking.
In the game.
What role are you in Werewolf?
Shell, who are you?
Are you fucking?
Of course I'm fucking. My character is always fucking.
You guys, what if Shell, in fact, is the Tanner and is yelling at us so much to provoke us to kill him?
Or maybe I'm yelling because these two are having a go at it at each other.
So what,
here's
man?
a thought.
Shell, were
Here's
you
a thought,
up
right?
all night?
So,
I can't sleep around this place.
Shell, how do you
so
think
what
you
were
came
you when
to
we
this
woke
earth?
up in the morning?
Are we talking in the game or in the?
I don't
hang
want to know.
hang on. I think I know where the werewolf is.
Oh, do tell, Will.
I've got a
What do you
nose for this
think?
sort of thing, right? And if we're saying villagers and we're saying probably Tanner, and if we're saying seers and we're saying troublemakers and we're saying drunks, the only person who's put their hat in the middle to take out of 3 random cards,
Is
2 of
Aurora-
which could possibly be werewolves, is one person, right?
Aurora might
The
accidentally
boozer.
be the werewolf.
So if two of the middle ones is the baddies, and someone takes, you got a 2 out of 3 chance of pulling a baddon. Now, that's good odds. So chances are, you get a little
Aurora's
boozy, you have a good time, you head back to your room, you got
Or
bite mark.
if we want to
From
continue with the
William.
conspiracy theories,
I'm really confused
What if
about if we're talking in the game or
Aurora
in real
and
life.
Charlotte, or wait, no, what if Dr. Grae and Charlotte are werewolves, and and Charlotte, sorry, I just met you guys tonight. Charlotte
I met you last night.
came up with this brilliant idea to say that they were the troublemaker. What if I'm a werewolf
But
right
now,
now?
the likelihood that we would both be werewolves again a second time round is astronomically high.
Then
I'm
I
not
wouldn't be a
sure that
werewolf
statistical
anymore.
math.
It's
has
the same
Yeah, you
likelihood
got
as the
better
time
numbers.
before.
What's the point of you saying that when that would make me not a werewolf and you a werewolf? Then you die.
That's why I just asked if I'm a werewolf. I
But
don't
no,
know
'cause
who I
I
am
wasn't
anymore.
one.
Y'all remember, this ain't no screaming match. Again, I
Sorry.
might say that the statistical math may not exist quite yet in this particular time period, but I would say it's entirely unlikely that we're both werewolves again. But in that case, we would be voting you off because we would think that you are in fact a werewolf now.
Unless you were still a werewolf. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
Wait,
I'm going to
so
go back to my conspiracy theories.
I've played
All
enough
my pins
Oldham in
on
my
the
time
wall.
to place my bets in the right way.
So we voting. Like, I'm so confused about if we're
I'm
talking about
going
in the
to
game or
vote
not
for
anymore.
Aurora.
Yeah.
That is where my
After
vote is.
all I heard
offense,
last
Aurora.
round, I don't trust that memory. Must be of a drunkard.
Shell, we've got about 2 minutes left, but I think you might have mentioned you might be the Insomniac. Is that true? Or did I
Oh
make
no,
that
I
up?
said I can't sleep because I keep hearing some bumping about in this mansion.
But that was.
There's a
in
lot
the
of
real
weird
life.
monsters creeping around London these days. You never know.
Right,
Handsome
but
William's
London,
big enough
sure.
that his footsteps might make a bumping.
Now, the
Wait.
beast was
Wow.
2 backs. I don't know about that. However, I do think we have to figure out who this real werewolf is in this particular game.
Wait, Alfie, what were you?
I think Offie's only ever said that she was a...
She was a type of villager,
Type
which,
of
made,
villager.
which made me think she was the Tanner. But then
Yes,
Chell
I think we
was
want it.
throwing around sex words, and I thought he was the Tanner.
I don't.
So
Well,
they can't both be the Tanner.
Who's the insomniac? Who's the drunk? Or wait, we had the drunk?
Yeah,
Who was the drunk?
Aurora was the drunk.
I was the drunk.
If we believe William, then Aurora was the drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And if
And
we
that
believe...
means William would be the seer. And
Yes, it
I
would.
would believe
Offie
Shell,
would
I don't think has
be-
said what he is.
no.
Suspicious, right?
Probably the Tanner. Or the
I'm
werewolf,
very suspicious
or-
of Offie at the moment, if you don't mind my saying.
Just one.
But I think
Dash
William
with
has
some
made up his
ghosts.
mind, I do say.
I've said where I stand.
Oh, really?
Where do you stand?
I
You
stand
think Aurora?
in the way of this alliance that has apparently placed itself of the foggy memories that are being conjured.
I don't.
I'm voting Aurora. I think that odds. You know, I had a sneaky peek when you weren't looking, and I saw a boozer, and I know not to trust that.
Well, that's time,
time.
y'all.
Well, let's
Time
roll
at the
the
bar.
dice.
3, 2, 1, let's flip. Oh, it's close. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, you flipped yours over again, dear.
I didn't do that. Someone else did.
We have 1, 2, 3 for teal, and 1, 2, 3 for brown. So that is a tie, which unfortunately means I believe you're both gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah!
So
So
there's
That's
a,
safe. That's
let's
safer
see
than
how
one
this
day.
goes.
Mhm.
Chael, can you flip your card over first?
Rather not.
It's a werewolf, so that's exciting, but let's see what we got over here. It's a
Did we get
seer.
that?
Seer.
oh,
It's a bit
So
of,
William was the werewolf.
Not.
Who was the seer?
See, it was in the
Aurora.
middle,
Aurora.
and then the drunkard swapped it.
Yeah.
I randomly can't see someone, but whatever.
Well, we did get one.
We did, and that
so
means.
so Blake
You
and I
also
didn't lie.
murdered
We
one
were
of
both
your
just
own.
delicious.
And that means, Chell, you didn't win either one, so you lost all your money.
I'll be taking that.
Didn't know though.
Hmm.
Shell,
I was
all
the
you
one
had
who
to-
took
I
you up
told
on
you
that,
to vote
so,
for.
yeah.
If we'd have voted Teal together, we'd have won it.
I know.
What are you doing, mate?
I got a bit confused with the colours.
You're not voting with
We were
this,
all-
are
It's a bit
you?
confusing.
He's,
Come
I knew you
on.
guys were
he's a
cheating.
bit confused.
Cheating now.
Kind of bought my own lie.
Mm.
I honestly
Mate.
kind of forgot what I was partway through.
Shell, you've
Sneaky.
done us on
Wait,
this one.
Alfie,
so-
what
I
were
did,
you?
didn't I?
I was a Tanner,
That's what I thought.
but I don't know how to lie very well.
I
Apparently.
called the Tanner
So-
out like that.
So, I don't know.
I
And
thought
then
Alfie
everyone
was the Tanner, and then Turk sounded like Chill sounded like
Chell?
the Tanner.
I had it all in the right
Everyone was
place.
talking
Right.
about
But
stuff happening
so
outside
I
real
wanted
world, and
to
I
be
got
the Tanner.
confused. and
I
just-
was.
Wanted to be the Tanner, but fucked it.
That was a dirty
Nah.
game. Chill,
Nah.
that was a dirty game.
now, I don't know about y'all, but I could really do with a drink. Hey, Marcus, dear, could you bring us some tea and some biscuits? I could do with some light
Yeah,
refreshments.
we need to have a talk.
We're going to have a... we're
Yes,
gonna-
we do.
Let's all take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes, y'all. Have a lovely evening. Well, hello, y'all. We're back with the VPS, and we are playing Werewords now. Now, if y'all are done with your tea and your biscuits, I got mine right here. I think it's time we should play another game. This is very similar, except this time we're guessing words. Now, I've just explained all the rules to y'all, so I think we can start now. Then I deal all you a card. And once again, Charlotte waves her hands in the air and cards start flying from the table. Basically just to be ostentatious.
Showmanship.
Magic.
Oh, we have to put our cards back.
You doing okay with the cards, Offie?
Yeah, sort of.
My card disappeared, Charlotte. I
Don't worry,
am
dear, I'll
not
find
sure
it
how to
for you.
retrieve it. I know what it says, so you can just bring it back to the pile. I just happened to have lost it.
It's right there.
Oh,
On the
Thank
ground.
you, Shell.
Did you throw it?
Got thrown.
It
Can
happens.
Can you throw a card like you do a dagger?
Of course.
You do. Okay, cool.
Of course
I would
you can.
assume so.
Why couldn't you?
No, not
but like,
the-
could
in
you?
theory, but can you?
Oh, can I? No.
Of course.
Now, Blake, would you
you,
please
Shell?
close your eyes and we'll begin this round of the game?
Can you throw a card like you could a round of werewolf?
Oh,
Yes.
As a question.
Yes, I
That
can.
was
Quite
kind
easily.
of rude.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Do we have to cover
That's
our
all right
eyes
then.
for this one too?
No.
No,
no.
you should not.
no.
Okay, I'm just gonna look
Blindfold
at you
on.
guys this time. I just don't know the rules of any of these games.
It's okay. We're all learning.
I don't
It
think I've
certainly
ever played a
sounds like
board game before
Charlotte's from the
tonight.
States, but I definitely have never played these games where I'm from.
I've been playing
Where
a
you-
lot
where
of
you from?
checkers with Marcus and stuff, but that's the only games I've done.
I
Wake up and view
am
the
from a
magic
lot
word.
of places. I am well traveled.
Where are you from?
I'm not sure actually.
Werewolves,
Okay.
wake
Well,
up and look around for the
It's a more
other
accurate
werewolf.
answer, I guess.
And
But,
then
like-
view the magic word.
Austria-Hungary or something.
No, that's far too European. I'm definitely stateside. I just don't know where from stateside.
No, like Panama.
Must be French.
Ah, yeah. Probably French. You in Aliou?
Everyone, wake up.
I can't speak a lick of French.
Okay, now,
Alien? You
who
mean
is-
Alien?
Neither can the French.
Ian,
now who
Alien.
is the mayor? We need to start real quick because we only have 4 minutes, y'all.
That would be me. I am the mayor of this town. Start asking me the quiz questions.
Does it walk on two legs? Ah, no.
Is it alive?
Wait, I didn't see the response for does it walk on two legs?
It's
No.
right on my. It's right on my thing.
No.
Here.
No.
does
Okay.
it?
Is it a
Alive.
place?
It's a monster.
Is
It's
it
a monster.
monster?
Not a monster.
So,
It's not alive.
Is it? It's got like 2 arms and 2 legs, like a human, or human.
It's
My
not-
question is it a noun?
What's the name?
Person, place, thing, or idea?
So we know. It's
Okay,
a
so we know it's
monster.
a noun.
Is it an object?
What is it?
Is it
It's an
something you
object.
can hold?
Is it bigger than a bread box?
William, your connection to the material plane seems to be abnormally
These little
slow.
fiddly tokens in my hands.
Yeah, they are quite small, and you're quite
Right.
big.
So it's not small. It's not bigger than a bread box.
So it's small.
It's
It's
small.
a thing.
It's a thing.
It's
Do-
something that we can hold in our hands.
Do you eat it?
Is it something that we've had in the house?
Is it something Aurora's ever made for you?
Oh,
I don't know how to play this. You know?
Rora's not made anything.
Oh,
Is
no.
it bread? A type of bread?
No.
No.
It's not bread. Is it? I don't honestly remember what.
Is it
Aurora
food?
just makes bread.
Did we discover if
think
it was
so.
food yet?
It's
Yeah.
food, but not bread.
It's
It's
food,
food.
not bread.
Do you have to cook it? You have to cook it.
Is it meat?
Is it sweet?
Not meat.
Because Aurora makes sweets.
It is sweet.
You have to bake. You have to cook it.
Is it a
It's
carb?
sweet.
A carb like bread or not
Nobody
bread, but like
always says not
bready things. You know, like cake or
No.
Is it
baked
cake?
goods.
It's not bready. Get out of here with your bread,
It's
you
cake
werewolf.
related.
Is
Okay.
it? Okay, but is cake bread?
Okay, let's not ask a bunch of questions
Okay,
over the top of
sorry.
each other, everyone.
Is it
Sorry.
coffee cake?
No, get out of here.
But it is cake. So we at least know that we're on.
Right, is it like a wedding cake?
Aurora's never made a wedding cake. Though.
Is it devil's food cake?
No, isn't she?
Is it a
Is it-
cupcake?
Is it pastry cake?
Pastry cake?
I don't know.
Like
Is
a
it-
donut?
No, William, dear. Is it a specific kind of cake? So now we're just guessing types of cake now.
I mean, that's
Which
not
is
a bad thing
strange,
to
'cause
guess,
Is it
though.
fruit cake?
Is it an angel food cake? Juxtaposed
Is
to
it-
devils?
Is it a cookie?
Ooh.
Oh,
Is it a
And so-
gingerbread man?
You keep giving.
You keep giving them.
Oh,
praise.
you guys! The UK person is the person who's discussing cake. It's completely different.
Oh.
Now, we had a bit of a struggle in the beginning. Let's go for one more minute. I know you were struggling. You were fumbling with those chips. Let's go for one more minute, just asking some questions.
They're all little.
real little. So,
So-
they're like
We all
chocolate
need to
chip cookies.
reevaluate our types of.
Is
cakes
it a
and
British cake
pastries.
and not an American cake?
I don't. Now I'm confused.
You're just
It's-
tossing.
It's an American cake, apparently.
I should be more familiar with these.
Wait, yes?
Is some
Oh.
Is it
What's
an
an
ice cream
American
cake?
Oh,
I wanted
But he
to
said
be
it was
ice-
closer to a cookie.
is it? I mean, is there such thing as a cookie cake? Like, there's not such thing as.
I
Is it
know
a brownie?
there's a
Is
such thing as brownie cookies,
a
like
brownie?
brookies.
It's a brownie.
brownies.
Oh,
brownie.
Across the room.
The word is brownie.
now I do gotta say something real quick.
Oh, I
that,
love
in
brownies.
fact, a brownie is a kind of mythical creature in its own right.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like the mischievous fairy things. They
Now,
always.
so the
We
real,
always got told.
so
to-
the real problem we have now is we did get the word, but so the werewolf now can flip over their card and reveal that they are a werewolf. Oh, don't worry about that, William. I'll take care of that in a second. Whoever the werewolf is, please flip over your roll card. It's Chris, dear. I see how it is.
It's a
Aurora.
Chris,
It's Aurora.
Aurora. You look so familiar with a friend of mine. Don't you worry. It's just a little slip of the tongue. Aurora, who do you think the seer was?
You know, Charlotte, I'm gonna have to go with you.
Oh, you think I was? Okay. Well, let's see if I was the seer or not. Once I clear up all these. Unfortunately, I died, but I was not the seer, and therefore the villagers have won this round. Nice try, Aurora.
Who was the seer?
I was.
Oh.
You did get the
And
cookie
I-
thing.
I did get the cookie thing. I did. I thought of the little brownies because we would always tell stories of the little brownies, and so I thought we were gonna go for like the little pixie fairy type, and then you was talking about
That's food, isn't it?
the cookie, and I was confused.
In my mind, brownies are a carb.
Question for everyone.
A what?
Does Marcus
Carb.
know how to make
Carbohydrate.
brownies? Could we
Oh,
ask
he
Marcus for some
absolutely
brownies?
does.
Now,
We
Blake,
could.
Totally
Blake,
does.
dear, I don't know if brownies have been quite invented yet, and I don't want to make a mistake here in the time stream,
Well,
but I
but you
might
said this
allow it
was
for
a can.
just a second.
Wait, what were you in the monsters category?
Well, that's what I was saying. The
Yeah,
brownie is a
'cause
type of
brownies-
sprite. It's
It's
a
a
kind
little
of
pixie,
mischievous little
little
creature in the
fairy.
woods, like
Right,
Offie was
right.
saying.
Right, all right.
But it's
You
Okay.
never
Play
heard
to
the
my
stories
strengths.
about them. We always got one about them. They would come and take your stuff. If you were being a naughty kid, they always told us that.
So was
You've
it
never heard of
incorrect
it?
to say it
I
wasn't
was sad.
alive?
You
We'll ask Marcus.
bedtime stories then.
For the fudgiest, densest cake he can muster.
I'm sure Marcus can figure something out with that kind of information.
Oh, I've done it again. I've lost my own car. You guys,
Me
I
with
don't
my
know how this
cards,
is
me with my
happening.
tokens. What are we like?
I put it in your hand for you.
How's this happening?
It's I'm real dexterous.
Did you flick it?
No,
Are you on the flick
you
button?
drag it and it goes off into Aurora's hand. Somehow.
Well, with that, if you would close your eyes there, Blake.
Oh,
Hit the B button.
Yeah.
I know. It just
The night
takes
phase
me a
will now
second.
begin.
Mayor,
that.
wake up.
Making them not moves.
Mayor, do make sure you put your blindfold on when you are done.
Seer, wake up and view the magic word. Werewolves, wake up and look around for the other werewolf, and then view the magic word.
This board talks funny.
It's still flipping. Oh, the noisemakers.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can't tell who's moving around the cards.
No, so I don't know who the werewolf is. Except for the person who says, oh, it's still flipping.
Well, remember when you are done, you should put your blindfold back on. This spell only works if you do that.
Everyone, wake up.
Okay, now who's the mayor?
Mayor.
That would be me, unfortunately.
Right, so he's still doing monsters. Does it work on two legs?
Did-
Hold, please.
Is it? You have a alt drag.
Is it alive?
Oh.
Blake, dear, why don't you let Shell take control, and you can answer
Just hover your hand over which foil or
yeah.
distribute. I got fast hands.
I'll just.
Right, so it's alive.
Correct.
but
Is it?
It doesn't walk on two. Does it walk on four legs?
No.
Does it fly?
No.
Does it crawl on its belly?
Oh, does
No.
it? Does it swim?
No.
Does it move?
Is it?
Is it a plant?
Maybe. Yes.
It's a plant.
Yes.
It's a plant.
Is it an alive plant?
Is it that
Like-
thing?
like-
It's alive.
Like the that one, you know?
Is
like-
it that thing that Dr. Sir
Are
brought
you
back from
asking
the
if it's
underground?
carnivorous, Dr. Gray?
in the garden. What do you mean you
Okay,
don't know?
okay,
what
okay,
plant
okay,
is?
okay. One question at a time. Dr. Gray, were you asking if it's carnivorous?
Yeah, that one.
No.
But is it that thing that
William!
brought back from? Oh no!
Aren't you always in the garden?
Yeah, I know my
Yes.
plants.
Is it-
Is
it in our garden?
She knew
Is
what
it-
I meant, carnivorous.
Is it the tree ant that came to our garden that I was telling you about?
No.
Okay.
Tree ants can move.
Well, I
Is
know
it a
that wasn't
flower?
like our garden.
I don't know. Maybe.
Is
Does
it a
it eat-
species or is it just one of them?
Oh, that's good.
That's not yes or
It's
no.
a yes or no
That's
question,
is it a
please.
species?
Is it a species?
No.
There was just one.
Does it eat
Just
people?
one. Just the one.
We already said it ain't carnivorous.
Is
Does
it a
it
tree?
eat people?
No.
Not a tree.
Is it regular green, like plant, or is it? Yeah. Is it regular green? Are you?
Wait, what are you
Are you
doing?
looking it up?
I'm using
Using your whisper index.
I'm
Yeah.
using my beautiful magic powers.
Oh, do you want to check on the bookshelf over here? We have a
I'm
encyclopedia
gonna look
of
on the
plants.
bookshelf. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do. Anyways, keep asking me questions.
Is it?
Does it sing?
Is it edible?
Oh, is it edible?
No.
Is it,
Is it
not-
big?
Not really, no.
So
Is
it's
it
not.
poisonous?
Yes.
Is
Is
it a
it
fungus?
nightshade?
It is Nightshade, Aurora.
Oh.
Thank you for recognizing.
Good work.
Stop the time.
That's like a full minute left. We did very
Also,
good.
I couldn't decide if it was green or not because it also can be not green.
I mean,
There's
that's
a lot
what
of
the maybe
purple
card is
nightshade.
for.
Yeah, there's the purple.
Right, so we won. So who's the werewolf?
It was me,
Oh.
Oh, shocking.
as you may know.
Who's the werewolf?
Because you asked it alive 3 times.
Who does the werewolf think?
No, well, we
Is
asked
this
until we
here?
got an answer. Is it Dirk?
Who's that?
Who?
Shell?
Made
Oh,
it.
me. You're going to kill me?
Yeah.
How dare you?
No.
It's just a
You're some
builder.
poor
It was
innocent
it was
villager.
worth it. Was it you, Aurora?
Outrageous.
Who was it?
Charlotte,
It was
was it you?
Charlotte.
Oh, that was the word. Well, you see,
You all right?
there was a moment I was like Aurora, dear. I was just so entranced, I forgot what the word was.
Not that around.
I was so confused. I was like, Charlotte's not even helping.
It's the ultimate misdirection.
That yes, excellent.
There's a lot
Excellent.
going on right now, but I'm going to clean up this table. You were having some difficulty, Blake. There must be something in the air. Why don't you go outside for a hot second and come right back, and we can see if we can get this figured out, okay?
All right.
I like how every time I'm the werewolf, I mess it up somehow and give it away.
Also, I just think that my card disappears
Also,
when it
Blake,
comes into my
dear.
hand.
Blake, dear, I was messaging you secretly if you're confused about what I'm talking about. You may want to check our messages that we've been sending each other.
You do. You are
Through the
sitting real
sending
close.
spell.
You are sitting real close. Sending.
You don't know
mean-
sending?
Of course
You
not.
I don't need that to talk to
As
someone.
the only person who can walk around London normally here.
I whisper a message in a child's ear. You don't know sending? Through magic. Like,
Yeah, through magic.
yeah.
Fuck off.
You don't know sending.
I just think really hard at Grae. Like, I don't need sending to send you messages and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, can't you?
Mhm.
I need sending to do it.
Sorry.
Hey, Alfie. Anytime I go like this, I'm messaging.
Yeah.
This is sending.
Oh no, this is so much worse. Okay.
Has things gotten better or worse there?
So much worse.
They're better now. I have seen the language of this game.
Dr. Zell, what card did you get?
I don't know
Are
yet.
you going to be okay there, Blake?
I'm gonna do my best.
I don't have
Or
one
should
yet.
I say Blake?
Blake? I shall do my best. Yes. It's much better now.
Well, that's exciting. Let's start a new game. Okay?
Okay.
All right, then.
Maybe I'll remember to look at the word this time.
Remember not to tell people when you look at the word.
Charlotte, I would prefer to have no responsibility if given the opportunity.
You know, I can try my best, but that's not how statistics work.
Statistics.
The responsibility is a lot of work.
Statistics is the mathematics of how things work in the world, you know. If that's
Sounds
likely to
boring.
happen. Oh, math
Card
is
counting,
very
you mean.
exciting, don't you worry. Now, everyone could close their eyes for me. We can start this next round.
Right.
Right.
Marcus, this is some excellent tea. Thank you very much, dearie.
Marcus
We are
is
ready to
pretty
begin.
good.
Mayor, wake up.
Now, I'm very confused because none of these words have been monsters so far, and that's what we should be playing with, but we're going to
Yeah,
see
well,
how
the
it goes
brownie
from now
was.
on.
Nightshade could be a real monster.
Seer, wake up and view the magic word.
I'm gonna meet a brownie. I think it'd be really fun.
Oh, brownies are
Werewolves,
mischievous
wake
little
up and
things.
look around
Bet
Yeah,
they
that's
taste
why
good.
they'd be fun.
and then
No.
view the magic word.
I think it'd be fun to meet a little fairy.
Offie, later on, when I learn more, I could probably make one. Make you a
Okay, now
brownie.
who was the mayor this time round?
That was me.
Oh, God.
Okay, then. If you have difficulty
boy.
moving the pieces, just
so
like
much better than me.
we'll
I'll work on
replace
it.
That remains to be seen.
Right. Okay, so monsters
Is
walk
it
on two
alive?
legs. Oh, is it alive? Does it walk on two legs?
Which one you want first?
Is it live?
Pick one.
Is it alive?
Walks on two legs, and it is alive.
Good stuff.
I agree with having one question at a time as someone who has experienced a barrage of questions.
All right.
So slow down, y'all. We don't have to ask that many, but I think we can do this in time.
Rapid fire.
So maybe like one per
Does
person
this-
and just keep.
Does this thing have magic powers?
Mhm.
Does it have skin?
Does it have skin? Wow, Aurora.
Like human
Yeah.
skin?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, I should specify.
No,
wait,
it's a
does it have
fine question.
wings?
It's just
That's a maybe. You said human. You changed the question.
Right. Okay, so it has
Maybe
magic powers.
skin.
Does it eat people?
Is it?
Oh,
You
Yeah.
said maybe human skin is like part human and part something else.
Yeah.
so it's human. It's humanoid. It casts magic.
Is it-
Does it
two
have
legs.
wings?
Oh,
good question,
No.
Will.
No.
Can it fly?
well, but if it don't have
No.
wings,
Well, it's got magic, doesn't it?
well, yeah.
Shell, can you stop mansplaining my cards?
Well,
Is it
someone's got to
evil?
explain because you're not allowed to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's evil.
evil and is a
Right.
little bit human. Is it?
Does it sometimes look like a human?
No.
Can it change its shape?
I don't think so. So no.
Okay.
Is it nocturnal?
Yeah.
Does it exist in the summertime?
No.
What?
What?
Okay, you're the fucking werewolf, aren't you? Right. Can it be in the sun?
Maybe.
Is it a vampire?
Does it like the dark?
No.
It'd be really funny if it was a vampire because it's you.
Maybe.
Is it bigger
it-
than a human being?
Yeah.
It is bigger.
But exists in the
Yeah.
winter?
Yeah.
What?
Is it
Why
a
is this
giant?
summertime?
Does it
No.
prefer
Is
snowy locations?
Yeah.
Does
Is
it potentially have white fur?
Yeah.
Is it a yeti?
No.
Oh, damn.
a
Is
yeti
it-
doesn't look part
Is it
human.
that one
Is it a
abominable snowman?
No. No.
Is it- Oh, is it frost giants?
No.
Is it evil?
Yeah.
We said that.
Oh, my
Yeah.
apologies.
No, you're good. You're good.
Is it looks human, likes the cold? Is it?
Does it
It's-
travel
it's-
alone?
Well, it's humanoid.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily human. It's humanoid.
But it's
Mhm.
got
Does it
part
have a
human
good
skin,
counterpart?
Yeah.
an angel.
No.
Is it Frosty the Snowman?
No.
Ah, shit.
Very evil.
Is it
I can
like
understand.
Frosty the Snowman?
No.
Is it evil Frosty the Snowman?
No.
Is it Santa Claus?
Very close.
We lose.
Is it an elf?
We're done.
No.
The time has
Time.
run down.
Krampus! Is it Krampus?
Yeah, but you're too late.
Yeah.
Out of
that's
time.
okay.
Yep.
It was Krampus.
Okay, now
Accuracy is
unfortunately we ran
stable.
out of time this particular round, which means we need to vote for who we think the werewolf was.
Can we
Ye-
discuss it or do we vote?
I think we can discuss it.
Well, Chell said that we knew it was you because you just asked straight up if it was in the summertime and not, and that's a strange question to be asking.
But that helped because it was.
I think
in
it's
wintertime.
got to be old Charlotte.
I think it's chill.
Got to be.
I think it
Well,
could
you're the mayor.
possibly
Don't you know what the word
our
is?
mayor.
Well,
Because
I'm a villager.
Krampus doesn't
Wait.
have
Yeah.
white fur, and you specifically told me that the Krampus did have white fur.
Well,
Krampus is white fur. He's white goat fur.
Krampus is black fur.
It's white
maybe
fur.
Maybe perhaps the doctor doesn't know Krampus as much as he
Is
thinks.
vampire Krampus different than regular Krampus?
That's a good question.
Krampus has white fur half the time.
Again, I wish that I could save
white or black.
this particular moment in time. Just that one phrase to hear when I'm feeling low.
So then.
Okay, I think it's about time we start voting now. If everyone wants to put a card in the center.
And I can't put a card in, right?
No, I think you should vote.
Okay.
You don't know who the werewolf is technically.
I feel bad about this one.
I'm just randomly.
Now I'm confused. No, I'm changing my mind.
Okay, everyone's voted. So 3, 2, 1. Let's flip.
Okay.
Mine never flips.
I got you. Don't worry. Oh, there we go. We have 1, 2, 3 for me. I think that I'm the werewolf. That's really quite a shame. But let's see what I was, okay?
Under all these tokens.
I could vote for you, but you were
The
trying
werewolf.
Wait, but you helped.
Charlotte, you helped.
You helped more than anyone.
Yeah, that's because we were nowhere near.
It's true. We needed a lot of help that time.
Because the winter time was the best hint that all you had.
I was trying to be sly about it, but I was really bad at figuring out how to get you from where you were to where you needed to be without being too obvious about it. It was a bit difficult.
Obvious.
Yeah.
It was.
I should have shouted Krampus. I just didn't want to be too forward with my thinking.
It was a good one. Krampus is my sonnenschein.
Right, so you do have a different vampire Santa.
No.
Vampire Santa.
I don't know. Fuck. What, you said some weird words, and I assumed you was drunk or talking about something weird.
No, I was talking about Krampus.
Okay, let's play one more round before we clean up for the night. Don't you?
Can we do more?
Now.
Fun.
We all have our time when we should leave. So, let's play one more round. See how it goes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Please don't give me something important.
I want to do something.
I agree.
It's so much work.
It's so much harder.
I would do something.
Y'all got upset with me, and I only said one thing that was iffy.
You do have maybe cards, so it's not that hard.
Yeah. They yelled at me when I gave a maybe.
I mean, but we're just loud folks here. We just yell a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we're upset with you or something.
Oh.
Not always.
It just means that you were wrong and you let us all down. So don't worry about it.
I
You should feel a bit bad.
mean, no.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You, Shell, the room's full of disappointments. Don't worry. It's fine.
Avi, don't you worry a little hard about that. Why don't you close your eyes and pretend he's not there, okay?
I'll buy him a drink later.
Don't worry, because the light will pass straight through your eyes, so you don't have to worry about it.
How it works here, okay?
Now, let's not get back into the physics of how eyes work, okay?
I'll buy Willie a
close
bottle
our
of
eyes
something
and
nice
start
and
the
we'll get
round.
over it. It'll be all right.
It's not my fault. It has to get
Mayor,
whacked on the head.
wake up.
It's not my fault.
Seer, wake up and view the magic word. Werewolves, wake up and look around for the other werewolf, and then view the magic word. Everyone, wake up.
Okay, y'all, don't you worry. I'm the mayor this time. Why don't you start asking some questions?
Does it walk on two legs? Hell yeah.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Is it a monster?
Well, yeah, there's the whole topic of the game.
Not all of them were monsters. One was a plant.
So what's the plan?
It's a monster to your digestive system, though.
Monster on 2 legs, bigger than a bread box.
Bread box.
So,
Is
Right.
it a giant?
Does it cast magic? What are you trying to...
is it bigger than a human?
It's a giant.
Right.
Is it a yeti?
Okay. If it's a giant, does it have a place it likes to be over others?
Or we can just start asking every type that we know. Is it? I don't know types of giants.
Well,
Is it a cyclops?
Oh, no, see, that's right. Because look. Things could
They're
be
big.
things. Maybe things could be giant, right?
They
Yeah.
could be giant in size, but not necessarily giants.
Like an ogre.
Is it an ogre?
Oh yeah, good question.
Is it
Is
a
it a
troll?
troll?
Is it a stone giant?
It is
It's a troll.
Oh, it
A
is.
troll, mate.
Okay, what kind of troll?
There are kinds of. Is
Troll.
it a frost
Is it a-
troll?
Is
Okay.
it a cave troll?
In it,
Is it a bridge troll?
is it a dungeon troll?
Think of.
Is it a named troll?
No, I don't got any.
Don't
That's
have a
sad.
name.
Water troll?
That's sad. Poor thing.
Do we have trolls in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of trolls are there?
Well, there's all the.
Maybe a water
Maybe.
troll?
It's just
Like
all
a lake
types.
troll?
Does he like to wind people up?
Is it a coastal troll?
Oh,
it
don't know.
Mountain?
Like bodies
troll?
of water, like a lake
He
troll.
does like to wind people up.
I said
Okay.
Why?
So
Okay.
not a lake troll, but we did get.
It winds people up.
It's a kind of troll that
A
likes to wind
wind
people
troll.
up.
But we were.
What does that mean?
But it's near the water,
Like-
so it's got to be a type of water.
a
So, like
pond?
a river.
A swamp troll.
Oh, we got it!
I just had to list everything I thought
Wait,
of
was
with
it a
All of
river
us.
troll?
A river.
Yeah.
Does he like eating
That's
billy
a
goats?
thing?
I don't.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't.
I've never
know
heard
that
of a
either.
river troll.
Well, you don't got
Well,
nothing
now
with
we
rivers,
know.
Clearly.
Now we know there's a river
I
troll.
say, not knowing what a
I
river
must
troll
say I
is.
should have said that bridge troll was kind of accurate, but I kind of imagined that it didn't have to be near a bridge, but
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
you were just
Alright.
throwing words out all the time. How to throw something at you.
Wait, we gotta find the werewolf.
That was. Oh yeah, that was really fast.
Actually, the werewolf. Now you got the word. The werewolf should reveal themselves, which I did a really terrible job at it. But I was in fact the werewolf.
You were the werewolf
Mm-hmm.
too.
You know what I think? I think that Chael was the seer. Would you reveal your card for me, Chael?
Fucking dare you.
Oh no!
No!
Oh.
Yay! Chael's dead.
Oh,
It means you lose.
It means
you
we
idiot.
live.
It means
Oh,
we
means we
lose.
lose.
Grae.
Wait, it
I
does?
I thought I was
Yeah,
doing
it
a really
makes
good
me
job.
Yes.
I thought I was doing a really terrible job at being the werewolf, but you know what? It was very similar to like when I was like, "Does it like winter?" Shell was like, "Does it like a
You're
specific
being
kind of
really
place?"
obvious.
Yeah.
I think
well,
your
to be
exact
fair-
wording was, "Does it prefer to be in one place over another?" And I was like, "That's very
mean,
specific."
In my
kinda
in
makes
my
sense
head,
with-
in
with
my
the
head, with
giants.
there's like fire
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like
And
Stone.
the
fire.
storm
I
giant.
I almost said, is it an
And
elemental
fire.
troll or elemental giant? Was what I was gonna say.
and
So
like
it kind
fire
of made sense.
Yeah.
and like fire.
No, there's more than just fire.
Well,
You
troll.
know.
Well, Chael, you lost it for us. So
Oh,
too-
fuck
Thanks,
off.
Chill.
Oh, fuck all
you
yous.
ruined it again.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
good.
be nice.
Nah,
Be
nah.
nice to
I see how
him.
it is. I see how it is. All right, I'm good.
I mean, the
Yeah.
game was literally in your hands, and you failed. So.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
threw it like you threw it like Blake's card.
I look over at Blake and give a nod of approval. Like
It's just
Oh,
a game.
sorry.
We don't gotta be
I
so
like him
mean.
now.
I'm
At
sorry.
this moment, you will see that Charlotte pulls from a pocket she has in her dress
Pockets.
a pocket watch. She clicks it open and looks at the time and suddenly goes, "Oh gods, I need to go. Well, I had a lovely time with y'all. Do stay warm, stay dry." And I just gotta. And then in an instant, crackling lightning fills the room, and her and her shawl and the board game are completely gone.
You know,
Oh,
ghosts
no.
stay.
That's
that
going to
was really
bring
good.
us
Stay dry.
to
Is that not slightly ominous?
That was odd.
I'll check the roof.
That's going to bring
Strange.
us to the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed playing something a little different than D&D in Victorian England.